Most of my work as a composer involves an exploration of the relationship between the individual and wider society. My works often combine material that require audiences to engage with more than one activity, being aware of sound, listening to music, watching images, reading text. I try to engineer what might be called alternative social moments, ones that suggest a less hierarchical form of mutuality than is often encountered in everyday life.
John's piece, Book of Bells, linked directly with the Lindisfarne Gospels exhibition, which was happening in Durham during the summer of 2013, and was a site-specific installation proposed for the Monks' Dormitory Library in Durham Cathedral. So that also worked with our building relationships and partnerships with Durham University and Durham Cathedral, who are other key kind of cultural players within County Durham and part of the County Durham Cultural Partnership.
Book of Bells invites people to read selected extracts from 10 of the library's books, and then on completion to ring one of 10 small bells associated with each text. The distinction between the solitary act of reading and the decidedly more public intervention of ringing a bell is how the piece engineers to and fro shifts between public and private awareness. These shifts are encompassed by a soundtrack which plays into the library space. The soundtrack has a kind of suturing effect, a smoothing out of discontinuities of perception and encouraging connections to be made between the audible, architectural and textual elements of the piece. The public's response to Book of Bells conveyed enthusiasm for the work's benign effects, often pointing with surprise to the empowerment experienced by so simple a thing as ringing a bell in a library.
The feedback we got was fantastic. Truly amazing how the music draws you into the words and the words take you out of the music, enveloping splendour. This is fabulous. If museums and art galleries, etc., did more innovative exhibitions like this, they would be bursting with people. Brilliant and fantastic exhibit. The various texts and the tasks of finding the extracts allowed me time to think about and appreciate the accompanying music. So you can see how the kind of different elements of what John was doing actually feed into one another and kind of enrich the whole experience.
Well, we're always delighted to host events like the Book of Bells. Obviously, John Kerr, he's from the North East and is an artist with an international reputation. So that's a nice story to have somebody like that do a piece of work at the cathedral. I know a lot of the work that went on ahead of the installation coming on site involved local community groups. They've recorded our bell ringers, they've recorded the cathedral choristers, they've recorded bells and brass music from around the county, and it was all digitally enhanced for the installation. So it was really nice to be able to offer that type of experience for our visitors.